Most folks over 60 start the day on autopilot. A quick coffee, a piece of toast if anything, and then straight into the morning routine. It feels harmless, efficient even. But if you've noticed your legs feeling heavier on the stairs, your balance a little wobblier, or your stride shortening over the past few years, the culprit might be that quiet first hour. As we age, our muscles don't respond to small nutrition signals the way they used to. The body needs a clearer nudge, especially in the morning, after an overnight fast, to switch from breakdown to rebuild. That's why a deliberately built breakfast can do more for your stability, stamina, and confidence than any single miracle supplement. Here's the good news: you don't need complicated meal prep, pricey powders, or a personal chef. You need a short list of everyday foods, combined and timed smartly to give your legs what they're asking for. Quality protein to wake up muscle repair, minerals to calm cramps, and steady fuel that doesn't spike and crash. In this video, you'll learn 5 simple breakfasts and several mix-and-match templates that fit any kitchen or budget. If you want practical, step-by-step guidance like this every week, hit subscribe now and tap the bell. One small click that helps you build stronger, steadier legs day by day. Think of this not as a diet, but as a morning protocol. A few reliable moves that put your muscles in the best position to win. Each section below introduces one piece of the puzzle: protein, blood sugar control, electrolytes, gut support, and clean carbs. Plus how to pair and time them. You'll also get a checklist of breakfast mistakes that quietly sabotage strength and what to do instead. By the end, you'll have a plug-and-play plan you can start tomorrow with ingredients you probably already own. Whole eggs, the small shell with a big signal. Let's start with the food most people underestimate: whole eggs. If your goal is to keep leg muscles from drifting weaker, your body needs a clear morning message to start repairing tissue. Eggs deliver that message because they're a compact, complete protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. Among those amino acids, leucine stands out. Think of leucine as the on button for muscle repair. Younger bodies can get by on subtle signals. After 60, the signal needs to be unmistakable. 1 to 2 whole eggs within an hour of waking is a simple way to make sure your body hears it. But eggs don't just bring protein. The yolk carries upgrades your legs will notice. Vitamin D supports muscle function and bone strength, a crucial duo for balance and confidence steps. B12 helps nerves communicate cleanly with muscles, which matters when you stand from a chair or pivot on a curb. Choline supports brain-to-muscle messaging, smoothing coordination so your gait feels less tentative. And because eggs are quick to cook and easy to chew, they're friendly even on mornings when appetite is so-so. Poach, boil, or soft scramble with a drizzle of olive oil. All 3 keep the nutrition intact without overwhelming sodium or heavy oils. What you skip with eggs matters too. Processed breakfast meats, instant biscuit sandwiches, and ultra-salty sides can leave you bloated or puffy, making your legs feel sluggish before you even get going. Keep the plate clean and let the eggs lead. If you love flavor, load up on herbs, pepper, or a spoon of salsa rather than reaching for the bacon. And if you're watching cholesterol under a doctor's guidance, you can still get great results with 1 whole egg plus additional egg whites. Bottom line, eggs are the tightest, simplest morning lever for turning muscle breakdown into rebuild. And the sooner you pull it, the better your legs respond. But protein alone won't carry you through the morning calm and steady. You also need fuel that doesn't yo-yo your energy or undercut your gains. Oatmeal chia, steady fuel that protects your progress. Oats don't look like a muscle food, but they bring something older bodies rely on: stability. Oatmeal provides a kind of soluble fiber, often talked about for heart health, that slows digestion just enough to keep your blood sugar from surging and crashing. After 60, those roller coaster swings aren't just uncomfortable, they interfere with how effectively your body uses the protein you eat. A breakfast that keeps your glucose steady helps your muscles make the most of the eggs, yogurt, or other protein you pair it with. The other quiet hero here is chia. Just a tablespoon stirred into hot oatmeal transforms the bowl into a mineral-rich support system. Magnesium helps reduce morning stiffness and the twinges that make your first steps feel wobbly. Potassium supports the electrical rhythm of muscle contractions, so your stride feels smoother and less twitchy. Chia also brings plant omega-3s that help dial down the low-grade inflammation many people chalk up to just getting older. The trick is to let chia fully hydrate. Either stir it into hot oats and give it a minute, or pre-soak it in a splash of milk or water. If swallowing is ever a challenge for you, always pre-soak. It becomes soft and gel-like. Build your bowl like this. Hybidi H4 cupped cooked old-fashioned or steel-cut oats, skip the instant packets, 1 tablespoon chia, and a small handful of blueberries. Cinnamon adds flavor plus a gentle nudge towards steadier glucose without syrup. If you're in the mood for banana, we'll cover the right way to use it in the next section. Prefer a savory vibe? Stir in a pinch of mineral salt and cracked pepper, then have your eggs on the side. What you'll notice with a bowl like this is not a sugar rush, but a calm focus that lasts a while. And when you next stand up from the couch or climb a step, your legs won't feel like they're running on fumes. Now that your fuel is steady, let's add a simple familiar fruit that acts like a built-in electrolyte boost when you pair it smartly. Banana, used the right way. Your easy morning electrolyte. Bananas can be controversial. Some say they're too sugary, others swear they stop cramps. The truth depends on context. A banana by itself, especially on an empty stomach, can raise your blood sugar quickly. But a banana with protein and fiber becomes something else entirely. A convenient way to deliver potassium right when your muscles need it most. Potassium helps muscles contract and relax in a smooth rhythm and supports fluid balance inside the muscle cell. When it's low, even just a little, your legs can feel tight, twitchy, or hollow when you first stand. Here's how to use bananas to your advantage. If you made oatmeal and chia, slice half a banana on top. The fiber and chia slow the sugar's absorption, while the potassium gets to work. If you're a yogurt person, add banana slices to a bowl of plain Greek yogurt. We'll talk about why plain matters in a moment. Prefer your banana gentler on the system? Choose one that's slightly green at the tips. Underripe bananas have more resistant starch and less quick sugar. And if you're watching blood sugar closely, keep it to a half banana and always pair it with protein or fiber, never alone. 2 quick call-outs. First, if your doctor has advised you to limit potassium, for example, because of kidney concerns or certain medications, follow that guidance and adjust fruit choices. Berries are a great substitute. Second, think of a banana as a component, not the star. You're not chasing sweetness, you're completing the electrolyte picture in a simple way. The payoff shows up in little moments: steadier first steps in the morning, fewer calf zaps when you're out for a walk, and a general feeling that your legs respond when you ask. Speaking of protein pairing, there's a creamy option that quietly protects muscle for hours, perfect for mornings that used to leave you drained by midday. Greek yogurt. Slow-release protein plus gut support. Greek yogurt earns its place on your morning roster for 3 reasons: protein density, slow release, and gut support. Because it's strained, Greek yogurt packs more protein than regular yogurt, often 16-20 grams in a typical single-serve container, without feeling heavy. The protein type in dairy casein digests slowly, providing a steady trickle of amino acids. That matters after an overnight fast, when your body has spent hours tapping into stored fuel, including muscle. A slow, steady stream of building blocks keeps you in preserve mode longer, especially for the large muscle groups you rely on to stand, balance, and walk. Then there's calcium, and in many brands, vitamin D, vital for bone strength and for the neuromuscular coordination that keeps you from feeling unsteady on curbs or uneven floors. Add the probiotic edge. A balanced gut doesn't just help digestion, it may also help your body absorb minerals better and keep low-grade inflammation in check. For many people, that translates into less stiffness and more comfortable movement throughout the day. Make your bowl work for you by buying plain Greek yogurt, no added sugars, and dressing it yourself. Stir in a tablespoon of pre-soaked chia for mineral support. Add blueberries or a half banana sliced for a potassium nudge without a sugar spike. A sprinkle of cinnamon brings warmth and a subtle blood sugar benefit. If lactose makes you uneasy, look for lactose-free Greek yogurt or try goat or sheep's milk versions, which some people tolerate better. Plant-based Greek-style options can be great if and only if they match the protein content. Check the label and aim for at least 12–15 grams per serving. One more practical tip: rotate your proteins. If you had eggs today, let yogurt anchor tomorrow. Variety keeps breakfast enjoyable, helps you hit protein targets across the week, and covers micronutrient bases without thinking too hard. You've got protein and minerals covered. To finish the plate, bring in a warm, clean carb that powers movement without a crash and turns hydration into something your muscles can actually use. Steamed sweet potato plus mineral salt. Clean energy, calmer calves. A sweet potato at breakfast might feel unusual, but your legs will love it. Unlike white toast or sugary cereal, sweet potatoes deliver complex carbohydrates that release steadily, keeping your energy level from yo-yoing. They also arrive with potassium and vitamin C baked right in, supporting circulation and recovery. But here's the small fix that makes a big difference. Finish with a pinch of mineral salt, Celtic, Himalayan, or another natural variety. That small dash brings a touch of sodium and trace minerals that help your body hold on to water where it counts, inside muscle cells. If you tend to wake up a bit dehydrated, or you cramp after you start moving, this simple addition can be a game changer. Preparation is easy. Steam or microwave half a small sweet potato until soft. Mash it lightly and sprinkle a pinch of mineral salt on top. No butter, no sugar, no marshmallows. This isn't a holiday dish. Keep it clean and pair it with your protein of choice. On egg days, the plate feels hearty and savory. On yogurt days, eat the sweet potato first and the yogurt 20 minutes later. You'll get an even steadier energy curve that carries you into late morning without the urge to graze. If you're watching sodium because of medical advice, keep the salt to a tiny pinch or skip it and rely on potassium-rich choices like banana or leafy greens later in the day. Either way, the sweet potato earns its spot for being easy to chew, gentle on digestion, and consistently satisfying. Many people notice fewer jelly leg moments and a smoother stride when they use this clean carb in place of standard toast. With the food set, the last step is to plug them into a simple morning playbook. Timing, targets, and a couple of templates you can run without thinking. The morning game plan: timing, targets, templates. Timing: aim to eat within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. After an overnight fast, your body is primed for a clear protein signal. If you're not hungry right away, start with a half portion, 1 egg or a few spoonfuls of yogurt, then finish the rest 30 to 60 minutes later. The goal is to stop the slide toward muscle breakdown and shift your system toward rebuild before the day's demands pile up. Protein target: most people over 60 feel and function better when breakfast delivers about 25 to 30 grams of quality protein. You don't have to count grams religiously. Think in building blocks. 2 eggs, 12 to 14 grams, Greek yogurt, 16 to 20 grams, puts you right in the zone. If eggs aren't your thing, go bigger on yogurt, or add a small scoop of a simple unsweetened protein powder to your oats or yogurt. What matters most is that your morning meal feels substantial, not a token bite. Electrolytes and minerals: if cramps or morning stiffness bug you, make sure your plate covers potassium and magnesium. Banana half plus chia tablespoon is an easy, affordable combo. If you sweat a lot or wake up parched, that pinch of mineral salt on your sweet potato can help your body keep fluids in the right place. 2 dead simple templates. Pointer: Template A, Savory Power. 2 eggs, half a small steamed sweet potato with a pinch of mineral salt, and a handful of blueberries. Pointer: Template B, Creamy and Calm. Plain Greek yogurt, 170 to 100 gram, 1 tablespoon soaked chia, a handful of blueberries, and 1/2 banana sliced on top. Weekly rhythm: rotate your anchors. Eggs on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yogurt on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Oats make guest appearances 3 to 4 mornings as the base for chia and fruit. Sweet potato shows up 2–3 mornings for steady energy. Sunday is a chef's choice, where you mix any 2 components you loved. This light structure keeps variety high and decision fatigue low. Hydration nudge: a glass of warm water on waking, tea or plain, sets digestion in motion. If you're cramp-prone, get your salted sweet potato or banana plus chia in early rather than waiting until lunch. Great plans can still be undone by a handful of quiet saboteurs. Let's call them out and fix them in one place. Breakfast mistakes that quietly weaken your legs. Mistake number 1. Skipping breakfast completely. After a long fast, your body is nudging toward breakdown. No morning protein, no stop signal. Even half a serving counts as you build the habit. Fix: start small, 1 egg or a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, then finish the rest later. Mistake number 2. Naked carbs. A banana alone, toast alone, or juice alone spikes and crashes your blood sugar, leaving you foggy and less responsive to protein later. Fix: pair carbs with protein and fiber. Banana on yogurt, not by itself. Oats with chia and cinnamon, not syrup. Mistake number 3. Instant flavored oat packets. Convenience often hides a sugar bomb that undercuts all the benefits of oats. Fix: use old-fashioned or steel-cut oats and sweeten with fruit and spices you control. Mistake number 4. Processed meat sides. High sodium and preservatives can leave you bloated, puffy, and sluggish. Fix: let eggs be the star and add herbs, pepper, or salsa for zip. Mistake number 5. Dry chia on the fly. Swallowing dry seeds or tossing heaps into a smoothie without soaking can be uncomfortable and isn't kind to digestion. Fix: pre-soak in a splash of milk water or stir into hot oats and wait a minute. Mistake number 6. Sugary yogurt disguised as healthy. Many flavored cups sneak in more sugar than dessert. Fix: buy plain Greek yogurt. Add your own fruit and cinnamon. Mistake 7. Saving all your protein for dinner. A single big evening meal can't undo a day of underfueling. Fix: front-load a real serving of protein at breakfast and again at lunch. Your legs will feel the difference. Once you sidestep the traps, breakfast becomes easy to repeat, and repetition is where results stack up. Ready for quick start guides and smart swaps? Quick starts, smart swaps, and what if I don't like eggs? If you're not hungry early, split breakfast in 2. A few bites of Greek yogurt on waking, then eggs or oats an hour later. The total still counts, and you avoid the mid-morning crash that pushes you toward pastries or vending machine snacks. If eggs aren't your thing, bump up yogurt and add a side of cottage cheese or a clean, unsweetened protein powder stirred into oats. If you enjoy legumes, a small portion of warm, seasoned lentils alongside your sweet potato is surprisingly satisfying and brings extra potassium and fiber. If dairy doesn't agree with you, try lactose-free Greek yogurt, goat-sheep options, or a plant-based Greek-style yogurt with at least 12-15 gram protein per serving. Another route is tofu scramble with herbs and olive oil, paired with sweet potato and berries. If you're watching blood sugar closely, favor berries over banana most days. When you do use banana, keep it to half and pair with protein and chia. Oats, chia, cinnamon, and yogurt together make a steady, gentle base, much friendlier than toast and jam. If cramps wake you at night, audit your day for low mineral intake and low hydration. Add banana or another potassium source earlier in the day. Keep chia in the rotation, and consider the pinch of mineral salt with breakfast if your clinician is fine with it. Many people notice fewer calf saps when they cover potassium, magnesium, and a little sodium consistently. If you travel or eat out, aim for the pattern, not perfection. Hotel breakfast? 2 hard-boiled eggs, plain yogurt, fruit, and oatmeal without the pre-mixed syrups. Diner stop? 2 eggs, fresh fruit, and dry toast. Skip the butter, you'll get clean carbs without the grease. Corner cafe? Greek yogurt parfait. Ask for it plain and add a banana, half you bring with you. If budget is tight, eggs, oats, and bananas are among the most affordable foods in the store. Buy big tubs of plain Greek yogurt, often cheaper per serving, and portion into jars. Sweet potatoes are inexpensive and last well. With a little batch cooking, you can cover an entire week of strong breakfasts for less than a single restaurant meal. If you need variety, rotate a few spices and toppings: cinnamon, nutmeg, lemon zest, frozen berries, diced apple, or a spoon of unsweetened cocoa in your yogurt. Keep the base principles the same: meaningful protein, steady carbs, and mineral support. You now have the foods, the timing, and the troubleshooting. Let's stitch everything into a simple, memorable routine you can begin tomorrow morning. A morning routine that builds stronger steps, Stronger legs after 60 don't require a kitchen revolution. They require a clear protein signal soon after waking, steady fuel that won't let you crash, and minerals that keep nerves and muscles talking cleanly. Whole eggs wake up muscle repair. Oatmeal with chia keeps energy smooth and feeds your mineral needs. Banana, used wisely, tops off potassium without the sugar swing. Greek yogurt delivers slow-release protein and gut support. And a warm, sweet potato with a pinch of mineral salt turns hydration into strength and stamina you can feel. Put them together with simple timing, eat within 30–60 minutes, aim for roughly 25–30 grams of protein, hydrate and skip the breakfast traps. And you'll notice it in the places that matter: standing from a chair, carrying groceries, walking curbs with confidence, and moving through your day without that heavy leg drag. Start small. Tomorrow morning, pick one template and run it as written. Next week, rotate in a second template so you're never bored. Within a few weeks, you'll have a breakfast rhythm that practically runs itself and legs that feel more dependable because of it. If this plan helped, tap like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll always have straightforward senior smart guides to build on. Your independence is too important to leave to chance. Build it one strong morning at a time.